Good afternoon, Bruce Young from Avila University. First, I'd just like to introduce a few of the people here with us today. Fred Gear is our faculty athletic rep, longtime member here, been very influential in a lot of decisions that have happened in this league. He's very helpful to us. Mike Sharp, our athletic director, been with me all that time, has done a great job helping us and getting this program off its feet. My two ACE assistants, Dan Scheibel, Marty Stewart, we'll talk about here after a little bit out there in Eugene. Peoples, we have an SID now, we're really moving up in the league, so contact him, not us anymore. He's taking care of all those people. Our three Cracker Jack sideline, these guys know more history probably about this league than most people know. Dick, Bob, and Fred there, they do a great job of taking care of promoting us. They are live every week on the radio, and they'll come down to the sideline and interview me, rain or shine, after the game. They know my moods now, so they're doing a pretty good job at that. They'll say, Coach, you know you set this record today, set that record. I'm like, no, why? You know, they're telling me these things, so I'll have something to say when they're talking to me. But I think those are, as we all have to have great support people. I too would like to welcome Alan to the league. You know, I think this league has such classy coaches in it and things that is. I'm very honored. There's only 11 people in this whole country get an opportunity to be in this league. The Heart of America has made its impact in this country, in this nation. You say that this league and people know who we are. And I think that's because of the people directly every week competing when we get there on that one Saturday when we have to go head to head. But the rest of the time, I think it's a very great group of people. And also with Coach Gunther, you know, I don't know where I stand here. You know, I know Coach Dyke has brought his dad on board. Coach Gunther's dad's on board. My dad's a farmer. I guess I get him to do something for us. But, you know, I think that's great. Love those relationships with family and people coming to be able to help those things. You know, in the past years, I've got up here and I've told jokes. Okay, I told jokes. I'm going here, I talked about a country song. I did some other things like that. I want you to know this. The days of those things are over for Avila University. This is my 4th year here. Other than Larry Wilcox, who no one's older than Larry, he's the oldest guy here, been in the league forever and ever and ever. Got a great staff, 150 years between 3 guys. You know, being able to be out there and coach. But it's taken me 4 years to be able to get to where I wanted to be. I took this job. I told them I wanted to do three things. I wanted to recruit class athletes. I wanted to have a great retention rate, and I wanted to be able to graduate athletes. And the vice president looked at me and goes, Coach, never talk about winning. I said, that'll come. That will come. Last year we took our GPA to 3.1, best it's ever been. Got 100 players coming in next Saturday, which isn't much compared to some of these people. Largest group that's ever been. We had 4 academic All-Americans, largest it's ever been. So we have done our groundwork with these players, and we've got a classy group. For the first time, I've got both of my ACE assistants back, Dan Scheibel, 3 years now. Head coach's dream of a man right there. He's done nothing more than help this program get to where it needs to be. Marty Stewart. Marty Stewart was on Eddie Robinson's last staff at Grambling University. He knows a little bit about football. And he too returns for another year as my coordinator. Those things are invaluable, as all of these people know. Tom Urban, Brad Gaines. If you're from Kansas City, Brad Gaines is named Hall of Fame coach. Those guys return. There's 5 of us on this staff now that have been there. Other than Larry and Scott, who was an assistant at Evangel, I think I've got the 3rd tenure on the group up here. Okay, I was 4 years at Baker. I was 1 year as an assistant. I'm 4 years head. That's 9 years in the league. I know a little bit about this league and what it takes to go, and I've seen it drastically change from the time that I was here. So I think those are the great things about this staff and our players also. I think the other thing is the returners that we have. Doug Wendell. I know I say that name, everyone here should know that name. He was also the NAI academic nominated for the top player in the country. He was also the academic guy in the league. He returns now as a 4-year starter for us. He was ranked in the top 5 all last year in the country, catching the ball. I mean, he's every coach's dream in this room. Nick Wardbach, Roberts from Indiana, starting linebacker for us. There are 10 seniors on this team with me that have been with me for 4 years. They've had the pain, they've had the agony, they've had everything, and they're ready to take it up to another level. So I think those are things. If you want to talk about stats, and I'm not a big stat guy, last year we doubled. I got a new SID that tells me all these things. Last year we doubled our point total. Last year we doubled our passing, I think about more than 1,000 yards. Last year we doubled our passing touchdowns. We did all of those things. Our defense has got to get better. We know that. Stewart's been working on that. We'll see the toughness in our defense, I think, is there. But those are all things that the improvements that have shown. I've told a lot of people we've done kind of everything right here at Avila except on the scoreboard. And I'm here to tell you that I think it's time, it's time that we make that and we take that step forward. 14 seniors on last year's team. 8 of them graduated in May, 4 of them going to graduate in the fall, 2 of them going to graduate next spring. That's what I'm saying that we have done here. And now it's time for us to step up and win some games. We've recruited a tremendous young class. Right now we have 72 players from the state of Missouri. We have 8 players from the state of Kansas. So the majority of our squad are local guys, and that's what we have chosen to do after messing around in a few other way off states that have water beside them. We said, to heck with that. We're going to go. That's how I made my living as a high school coach. So we went out and recruited. We got 5 players from Blue Springs High School. TJ Palatega, they're starting left tackle. Tyler Cardwell, they're starting strong safety. Chris Smith, they're starting 3 technique D tackle. Ryan Honeycutt, the starting center for Blue Springs South High School. Chris Moorfield, the starting center for Blue Springs High School. 3 starters from St. Pius, 2 from Belton, 2 from Harrisonville, 2 from Ray-Pec, 1 from St. Dominic's and St. Louis, 1 from Parkway Central. I can go on and on. They're local guys. You know what? They know how to win. To finish the day, J.C. Pearson, yesterday's paper, made the quote. He said, talking about the Kansas City Chiefs, I read every article that I could find that Herm Edwards has to say this. We're a lot like what they are. There's no reason young players can't win. And the players that we have know how to win. They have won in high school. There's no reason for them to believe. You know, we are no longer that young, small program. 9 years. 9 years is a long time. I'm wearing clothes older than 9 years. That deal of us being a new one, it's over. Hopefully, we will move ourselves up in this league. Thank you.